This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
The ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Off to Aaron Jones. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Jim.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big run there by Jones. 57 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 11-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a game.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Good. Makes the score Packers 7, Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
Complete to
the catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
Brandon, I think that when they create the poster for multi-talented players in the league, this guy, Christian McCaffrey, has to have a poster on his own. Second in the NFL in catches last year with 116. I know you're tired of me saying it, but you remember him coming out of college. He ran routes better than the wide receivers in the draft that year, and nothing has changed. He can do it all. Run it, catch it. What a dangerous weapon he is for any offense.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Just like that.
Bridgewater to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Christian McCaffrey.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Bridgewater. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Panthers.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They'll run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
With the carry for Carolina.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Now a first down carry by Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
It's the end of the first quarter.
These two teams all tied after 1.
7.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33.
First and 10 at the...
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Let's go, defense.
Now Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Ball at the 33, second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 44-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Well, this is going to depend on the spot. But it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. Tyler Ervin back deep. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Panthers.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Chris Manhertz.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
36, 36. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Box it.
Now Rodgers. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Lewis.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And that one will fall incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It leads to
different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, here's Green Bay's third-year punter, J.K. Scott, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down.
This is McCaffrey. And Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Makes the score Panthers 17, Packers 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This is Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54, right there, 54, Mike.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Jones. He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. K1 short in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
Knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Christian McCaffrey. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
16 yards. And a Panther first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen with Davis. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Complete to Mike Davis. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 32-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Packers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
And now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On first down, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Mercedes Lewis.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And 9.
The Packers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They run it again with Williams. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. Yeah, he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll run it with Jones. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But sometimes, Brad, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Jones. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
And on to Aaron Jones. The tackle by Jeremy Chin.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
31-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 23. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
second and goal from the 6 this time. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game, 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Play fake. Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
And it's third down.
Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
45-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And second down.
Tahir Whitehead on the tackle.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Jones, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Eli Apple. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that last run for a 1st down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. When you're trying to win a game in overtime, I don't know that there's too many more in the history of the game you want under center than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I think a lot of it's because he can beat you so many different ways. All right, he can beat you with the big shot downfield. Heck, if you need a Hail Mary, no one throws it better than Aaron Rodgers. But just when you think you've got him corralled in, when you've got pressure on him, he uses his legs to escape and create another big play, whether he's running it or extending it so a receiver gets open. I think he embraces overtime, and he embraces the spot.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Tahir Whitehead coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! 26. Mike 52. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. New Mike 52. Right. Check.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle by Brian Burns.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Slant to Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters.